Díomh Córte. I'm delighted to address this gathering of distinguished Singaporeans and of members of the Irish community who have made Singapore their home. I send my very best wishes to the many friends of Ireland in Singapore, especially those supporting Singapore's involvement in the network of our Global Ireland Funds. I wish to pay a special tribute to Dr. Stanley Quek, a long-standing champion of Ireland in Singapore and chairman of the Singapore Ireland Fund. We are deeply grateful to Stanley for all he does to keep Ireland and Singapore so closely entwined. I wish also in particular to acknowledge the presence of your guest of honour, S.R. Nathan and his wife. His term in office as Singapore's 6th president is associated with the country's growing prosperity. I also convey warm greetings to the members of this evening's hard-working committee, and also to our ambassador Joseph Hayes and his wife Deirdre. The Ireland Funds as a body is a remarkable worldwide confederation of compassion, charity and culture. The Ireland Funds has contributed substantially to healing the centuries-old wounds of history which for so long hindered the achievement of peace and stability in Ireland. The painstaking work of the funds over many years has made a significant contribution to a new landscape of partnership on the island of Ireland. It is entirely fitting that Ireland Funds should evolve into an international philanthropic force for good, harnessing the very best of the character, spirit and solidarity of the global Irish family and its many friends. Since its foundation, the Singapore Ireland Fund has supported programs which promote common Asian and Irish values of harmony and dialogue, art and culture, education and community development. And in the last 3 years, the Singapore Ireland Fund has raised almost 2 million Singapore dollars in funding for some immensely worthwhile, valuable projects. Many of you will already know that Singapore possesses one of the strongest Irish connections in Asia, from George Coleman, who helped design your great city-state, to the hundreds of Irish teaching religious who worked in Singapore over the last century and a half, to the many Singaporeans who have studied in Ireland, some of whom are present here this evening and have been the driving force for this initiative. Ganairi Loeb. Each of these personal stories and human bonds, forged by individuals, has made its own mark, but out of them you have created a web of connections which now sustains the creation, development and work of the Singapore Ireland Fund. I hope you have a memorable evening in each other's company, that your gathering serves to reaffirm the bonds of friendship and affection between Ireland and Singapore, and that the fruits of the fund's work continue to assist good causes in both of our countries. Gur míle maithagí asachtar gabhar de éireann agus muintir na hÉireann.